Hey guys, so it's been a crazy long time since I've done a video, but I just had the urge. Like, I've moved, chopped my hair off, got an angled bob going on, I got stuff everywhere back there, but I was watching favorites videos. I love favorites videos, and I wanted to do one because I've had some really great products lately, so I will just get into it. Okay, so please excuse me if I keep looking at the viewfinder. Again, it's been a while. We will start kind of from the base and go up. And this is probably the #1 favorite of life right now. Did I say this was October favorites? It'll be in the title, so, you know. So, and I'm going to try and keep this short because I do like to talk. Anyway, so my first favorite is my base. I have switched to the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation, and it's amazing. I was on the hunt for a better foundation. I had been using the Color Stay Whipped by Revlon for a while. Loved it, absolutely loved it. And it just, all of a sudden, it wasn't working for me. Like, it wasn't exciting to me. I wanted to try something new. I wasn't sure if the color was good, so I do work at a beauty store. So I tried out a couple of things and went to work with nothing on my face so I could try out some new stuff, and this was the one that won. I have very dry skin, very dry skin. It's always dehydrated and or dry, and I wanted a longer wearing foundation. I had the Urban Decay Naked Skin, loved it, wasn't enough coverage, nor did it last long enough. And so this just ended up being amazing. It's $42 from Smashbox or Sephora. I mean, Ulta, Sephora, it is Smashbox. I am in shade 1.1, go figure, the lightest shade they make. It's a long-wearing foundation that does not dry out my dry skin. It's kind of amazing. It's perfect for all skin types, from what I understand. I literally can wear this for 12 hours plus and not have any issues with it. So I'm in love with this foundation. It's a medium to full coverage. I tend to get a little bit in between out of it. So I don't really go for completely full coverage, but when I have areas, like if I've been picking too much and stuff like that, but not that I do that, it covers everything really well with a couple of layers. So I cannot recommend this enough. It's the most expensive foundation I've ever purchased, and it's well worth the money. So I'm stuck on that one. This is my second bottle too. So okay, so the next thing I have been really loving is I have been using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer, the anti-aging one. So this was, I did not purchase this. This was given to me at work, and I've never really been the biggest fan of the original, the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Never really been a big fan of that. There were just other things that worked better for me. But this one is a drier texture, and I really like it. So and that was upside down. So I've just been using this a lot. I went through a little phase kind of towards the end of summer where I couldn't get anything to work for me. Just want to make sure I'm centered. Couldn't get anything to work for me. Everything was creasing on me. I was using too much. I wasn't using enough, whatever. So this has been something I have stuck with, and it's been working for me very well. I have heard Emily Noel 83 talk about this for a while, and as well as several other people, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Infallible Pressed Shadow in Bronzed Taupe. This has been one of my absolute favorite shades right now because it's deep. I'm wearing it now. It's the only shadow other than a blending shade in the white one, like just skin tone, my skin tone shades of eyeshadows. This is the only color I am wearing on my eyes, and I absolutely love it. It looks so dramatic. It's easy to apply and then blend out. Like, it's not something that sticks. It doesn't look patchy. It's gorgeous. It's a perfect shadow. Tintalia.com has done tons of reviews on different shades of these. They're worth it. They're incredibly worth it. They are L'Oreal, because you're worth it. So are their eyeshadows. They're $8 or $9. I don't really remember exactly how much they are. if you shop at Ulta, they always go on sale. Same thing at drugstores. So you can usually find like a buy one, get one half off or something like that. But this color, I'll swatch it. And you know, they're literally pressed loose pigments. You do have to keep this. It is important. But they've been compared to the Armani Ice to Kills, which I do have one of those in a different shade, and they are very, very similar. This is incredibly long wearing. I just cannot recommend this enough. This is universally flattering. It's beautiful. It's saturated. Go get it. You do not have to spend a lot of money to get great quality, and I just proved that. Okay, so to blend it, this is I always use this. This is Urban Decay's Walk of Shame. I use this constantly to blend out eyeshadows kind of on my brow bone, kind of underneath the highlight and above the color. It's perfect for my skin tone. Completely matte, no issues. What else? And speaking of like the yearly favorites that I did years ago, CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, amazing. Synthetic, well, not synthetic, but silicone base brush. It's my perfect mascara. It is still probably 3 years later after I really first got into it, 3.5, 4 years later, still my favorite mascara. Still, you know, again, I work in a beauty store. I do get gratis. I try new things, and I still keep going back to this, and it's $9. It's by far the best mascara for me. I still use other ones, and I love other ones, but that's hands down my favorite. And I always have one. Okay, so for eyeliner, I still use the Maybelline Master Drama in Bold Brown, which is one of the products I think I had spoken about before in other videos. Love it. It's dark, stays all day. I don't have any issues with it. But I did try out the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner, and these are amazing. Stila makes some incredible eyeliners. If you think you can't find anything that isn't going to smudge, I think lasting power, staying power, long wearing, whatever, these are better than the Urban Decay ones. I think the Urban Decay are a smidge too creamy. They're very, very soft. The color selection is better with Urban Decay by far. There's 40 of them. But lasting power, Stilas do not go anywhere. Whether you get these or you get the liquid one, the Stay All Day, the pen liner is amazing from them. So color selection, Urban Decay, lasting power, especially if you have hooded eyes. That's what I have, and I don't, you know, even for monolids and stuff and eye shapes of that nature, I don't crease and I don't smudge because I have oily lids. I do that because the action of blinking and stuff, there's literally, you know, it's touching other skin, and so it's moving product around. So that action means that I have similar results to oily lids. Anyway, these are amazing. They work. Try them out. For my under eyes, I have gone through quite a few different products since we last spoke, since we last talked via video. And I've actually gone back to my Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Concealer. It's, you know, the YSL Touche Éclat kind of dupe drugstore option. It's amazing. It's brightening. There's some other ones I'm still using and loving, but this is what I have been using the most during the month of October, and I'm very, very happy with it. So you can't beat the price. The packaging always smudges off, but I just dab it, take it, do the clicky thing, pop it on there under my under eye, and just press it in. And it's very dry without being drying. So again, dry skin right here, it doesn't do that on me. So it doesn't crease, it doesn't make me look drier or older, which at this point is becoming a concern. Anyway, so my next favorite is also one of those really big ones for me. It's up there, it's almost up there with my foundation. And this with that Smashbox foundation that I found. This is Cargo's Water Resistant Blush. It's fairly new, and it's in the color Bali, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but maybe on my face it has, like, my highlighter is up here, okay? My blush is all here, but yet it all has a sheen to it. This has an iridescent blue sheen to it, but it's so subtle, it's so beautiful. I heard Kristen Game talk about how she feels about the Rockateur in her October favorites from Benefit, the new one, which I love that one and I have that as well. And how it gives kind of an adult sheen, so you don't look glittery, you don't look shimmery, you don't look like an off-duty dancer, you just look radiant, and that's what this does. It's a bluish pink, I think. It's not a color I had in my collection, and I was using this at work. I would go in and need something because I was running late or something like that, and this was just a perfect option for me. Goes with everything, you know, I'm wearing it with nude taupe eyeshadow and nude lips. Cannot rave about this quality enough. Cargo seems to be one of those really underrated brands right now, underserved brands. They're fantastic. They're revamping a little bit. They've redone packaging. They've updated. They've introduced single eyeshadows. Go check them out. This is such an awesome deal. It's like $26, I think. There's a ton of product in here. It's soft, it's blendable, and it's water resistant. It lasts all day. And on top of this foundation, it's not going anywhere. So I don't want to do my, sorry, I gotta readjust. Whew, there's a lot of mess back there from moving. I don't want to have to do my makeup more than once a day. So this kind of stuff is amazing. Love it, love it, love it. Cannot talk about it enough. So speaking of cheeks and highlighters, a while back I bought a couple of the ambient light powders from Hourglass. One of those things that cost more than my foundation. But I had a discount, I think, at the time, and I was just like, yes. I said yes. And so what I purchased, I have another one that I don't use as much, but this is the Luminous Light, and this is the shiniest one, I think, and it's kind of that pink tone. There's so much product in here, it's ridiculous. But this is my highlighter, and this is what I've been using to stay radiant. And I don't know if you can even see anything. A little bit of shine. It's beautiful. It can be natural, but because I use so much, it's not natural, but I like it. I like looking a little glowy. The quality, the texture, the way that it doesn't emphasize pores. I have a lot of larger pores in this kind of area, and my skin is dry. So again, if I'm using too many powder products, I look tired, and I'm already tired enough. I don't need to look any tireder. I don't need to look any tireder or more tired, you know. So Luminous Light by Hourglass, one of the ambient powders, it's amazing. So highly, highly recommend. So for lips, I only have a couple of things for lips. So first, I bought a lipstick from Ulta a while back, and it's their brand. It's the house brand, and their lipstick formulas are actually pretty incredible. It's got hyaluronic acid in it, which is a moisturizer, kind of a hydrator, and it's phenomenal. They're absolutely phenomenal quality. So this is number 225. I want to say it's called In the Buff. The number's the only thing on here. I mean, hello, is that not my color, or is that my color? I love these. They're smooth. They are super creamy, very, very pretty. One of the, I'm not wearing it at the moment, but what am I wearing? Wearing something new. Very, very. And then my other one is another one of those really key products for me that I've purchased recently. This is the Clarins, that's the French version, let's see, the Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. Mine is in shade 06. It's kind of the brownie nude color. Love this. I use this at work all the time, even though we don't sell Clarins. But I got plenty of other options I can refer you to. But I love this. The texture is incredible. When I bought it, I was like, did I just really spend $23 on a lip gloss? Brownie nude lip gloss that I have probably 15 of. Yes, I did, and I haven't regretted it. I had been using an Anastasia pencil. I had been using a Sonia Kashuk fill-in product, and then I finally went back to what I had been using for the longest time, which was Urban Decay's eyeshadow in Tease, and love this. I actually bought this after I had purchased the Naked 2 palette. Started using Tease from there, and then went out and purchased the single because I loved it that much and I didn't want to use it all up for my palette too quickly. Absolutely love this. It gives them some depth and some darkness, fills them in. Because they're so manicured right now, I don't want it to look, the pencil can look a little bit too much. It just looks too much, and the powder still fills them in, gives them a little bit of depth without being too much. So very, very happy. And I got one hair product this month that has just rocked my world. This is the AG Firewall Flat Iron Spray. And AG is a Canadian company. They are sold at Ulta, and that's where I first heard about them. I know they're in salons, but they're a professional salon brand. I just don't know where else they're sold. And this is part of their Smooth line, which is argan oil infused. Their argan oil is amazing. I'm sure it's a blend. I don't think it's 100% pure. Phenomenal products. This you use on dry hair, so it kind of sprays in like a mist, a fog kind of thing, and so it doesn't deposit a lot of product in one place. And I have really fine hair. I have a lot of it, but I can still use this. Use my flat iron on like second, third day hair, and it moisturizes it, because when you're using it with a hot styling tool, the cuticle of your hair opens up, and then it allows for the product, the oil, to get in there and penetrate through. And then once your hair cools down and the cuticle closes back up, that product is still in there. The oil and stuff is still in there. So that's why my hair feels softer when I use it, even with my flat iron. So I'm totally losing daylight and I'm hurrying. Love this. It's expensive. It's worth it. It's like $26. The concept can be replicated with other products. Using heat to open up the cuticle of your hair, allowing an oil or something to get in there, and then closing it back up, because you cool the hair down. But I just really have been happy with this. I'm using their shampoo and conditioner. It's amazing. So good stuff. And two more things. This is my all-time favorite candle, I think, right now, and it is not a Bath & Body Works candle. I know you were going to think that it was, but this is actually Better Homes and Gardens. This is their fall candle, one of the limited edition for fall this year, True Fall Splendor. It's gone. They do not burn evenly, as you can tell by not burn evenly, but they always make the smoke right there. But I don't care, because this was $5.98 maybe. So I love it. I love the smell. I don't know. It just really works for me. I love Leaves. I have Leaves, which is the Slatkin & Co. candle from Bath & Body Works, but those burn so fast for me. Love the Better Homes and Gardens candles. They are unfortunately only sold at Walmart, and Walmart sucks to have to get into and get out of quickly. So, especially when you're living in a big city or in the outskirts of a big city, because everybody's at Walmart. Anyway, love them. And then the last thing, I waited for this for a really long time. This is my Erin Condren Life Planner. That's Erin Condren Life Planner. First saw this on Pretty Shiny Sparkly. She tweeted about ordering hers. I looked into it and I ordered my own. And it's literally a life planner. It's calendars, it's contacts, it's this one place. I have my husband and I's wedding photo on the back. It's the one place where I can keep everything. I won't get too into it. There's lots of reviews on Erin Condren planners on, if you just Google life planners, you'll see it. But it comes with, it's got a little folder thing here. I've got cards in here that I'm going to send out. It comes with stickers. I have a little pouch here that's got some stuff in there. Went to New Hampshire not too long ago and got myself a moose postcard. absolutely in love with this thing. It's laminated. It's completely customizable. All of these words here I chose, and they just plugged it in. This is an aluminum coil. This is a thick laminated cover. Super happy about this. I have the 18-month. It is rather heavy, as you might have just heard, but I'm very happy with it. I will use it for the duration, beat it up, tear it up, and it won't tear up, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm trying to hurry because of the light. So I hope you've had a fantastic month and months since we've last spoken. B, I hope you're excited about some of these products. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm pretty much wearing everything that I talked about, so there's nothing on here that I'm not wearing. This is a Target shirt from last season. Last season at Target, you know, last year at Target, and I think we're all set. Have a great month, and if you like this, give it a little thumbs up, and I will do another one because I've got a lot of products that I'm loving right now, or I think I'm going to be loving. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great afternoon.